Should Ashe be shooting Bastion, Mercy, Reaper, or Zarya? We can figure out who to prioritize with this simple or Zarya. We can figure out who to prioritize with this simple checklist. First priority is whoever is shooting at you. Second priority is whoever is threatening your team. Finally, if nobody is an immediate threat, we look to shoot whoever our team is focusing on. If we focus the Mercy, the uncontested Bastion will have free reign to shred us the entire fight. Instead,
what?
According to the checklist, we should focus the Bastion to keep our team safe from his turret cooldown. Eliminating a threat.
This is troll. This is troll. This has to be troll. This is bait. This is rage bait.
Support leaves the enemy team.
This is rage bait, and they know it's rage bait because of the shots on the Bastion. This is rage bait.
Bastion will have free reign to shred us the entire fight.
Hang on. No, this is bait. This is bait.
Your team. Finally, if nobody is an immediate threat, we look to shoot whoever our team is focusing on. If we focus the Mercy, the uncontested Bastion will have free reign to shred us the entire fight. Instead, according to the checklist, we should focus the Bastion to keep our team safe from his turret cooldown. Eliminating a threat instead of going after a support leaves the enemy team with nobody.
By the way, I think they were damage boosting the Bastion with no healing, so it would have been even more than 6 shots.
Supports to heal and not enough damage to put up a fight. This team has Genji's Blade and Ana's Nano Boost online, making a Nano Blade combo their best option for the next fight. In this case, it is best to focus the Ana even though she is a support, as long as we do it before she uses Nano. This is because her Nano Boost is the biggest threat in their team and preventing her from getting an off will ruin their plans for the fight. Nano Boost that subscribe button.
Wait, but then that was good advice. Wait, now I'm confused. Because the first half I figured was just rage bait. But the second half is actually good advice, but like, you're playing Widow, so like, yes, point and click on the Ana and kill them is great. But then there's also an advertisement up here saying free coaching and a Twitch plug. So like, guide to stay in gold. Yeah, shoot the Bastion 8 times while he has damage reduction, healing, and armor. Surely he will die before he kills you. Then nobody shoots the Mercy, she gets the res, and your play means nothing. This is certainly a take, stay gold. Isn't this like, supposedly, like before the rank changes, because god, everything's changed since all the rank changes. Like a low GM to like soldier player, right? Which is like, respectable. It's not bad. I don't even believe this. Like, it has to be rage bait, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna point this out really quick. If this isn't rage bait, you're probably not getting a freebie here. Actually, the real priority is 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, it's 1. Sorry, hang on. It depends. You're never gonna get a freebie like this. If you do get a freebie like this, it's 1, 2, and then maybe 3, then 4. And that's unlikely. It's probably actually, you can't actually get this one because she's gonna be off to the side. It's gonna be 1, 2. Wait till this guy peeks, forcing his shift. Then going back to 3, then going back for this guy, and then getting the Mercy because you're never gonna get her. But if you can get the Mercy early, then that's obviously the right play no matter what. That has to be rage bait. It's rage bait. That's rage bait. That's rage bait. We're not. I'm not in the business of doing too much. Of not watching too much rage bait stuff. Okay, next. Things to avoid while playing Overwatch. Like playing Overwatch?
Things to avoid while playing Overwatch. Number 1. Playing Overwatch.
I thought this was gonna go one of 2 ways. I thought this was gonna either say playing Overwatch or me. No, it's not pre-watch. There was only like 3 options, okay? The other one was gonna be me. Like, something to avoid while playing Overwatch. Me. Like, that would have been funny. Shut up! It's not pre-watched, you bums! I love how every Overwatch player hates Overwatch, but we can't stop playing. It's an addiction. It's actually an addiction, and it's copium. There is just no other game that scratches the itch. That's all it is. Okay, next. Also, if you're enjoying these, by the way, make sure you submit these to my Discord if you see cool TikToks that you liked. Because without you, this type of content is not possible. All right, most tense Mauga. Oh, Jesus Christ, headache simulator. All right, if you don't want to get a headache right now, skip this. you can't look me in the eyes and tell me this character doesn't need a rework. Because some absolute giga nerd is gonna push up their glasses and go, "Flats, that only happens in the Mauga mirror." This shouldn't happen at all. To name another Overwatch mirror where this shit happens. The only other one I would argue is Orisa, where you can both bump each other with the fortifies and the spins. That's it. Oh, what's that? Another one of the really terrible characters? I like the character of Mauga. He's funny. Big Samoan dude with 2 miniguns. He's cool. His ult is boring and could be different. Shh. No more opinions out of you. I'm sorry. His ult is the only thing that's cool. The whole cage might fight thing. Dude, that's the only thing that it brings any joy to that character. That is legitimately the only thing that brings any joy to him at all. His ult is genuinely one of the best designed ults, period, for Overwatch. Like, it's just funny. Like, it's funny, it's impactful, it, like, actually feels like an ult, it actually feels like you have to jump it, you have to make a decision. Like, your friend is caged in there. Like, we had a call-out in the Season 8 Mauga meta with me and Karq called "No Bitch Shit," and if I felt like we could win and he was outside the cage, I would scream him "No Bitch Shit," and he'd jump in the cage with me, and we're all in there fighting for our lives. No damn bitch shit. You know, like, you can sit there and watch your friend die, or you could jump in, like, you know, that shit is fun. Everything else, terrible. I don't know. Terrible, terrible here from the top down. I'm tired of saying it over and over. I'm tired, chat. I'm tired. Uh-oh. One cannot physically explain how, one cannot explain how this is physically possible. He's just gonna overrun back, isn't he? Yep. Wait, what? No way. I've never seen a Hog player complain about something and actually be right. All right, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. I'm already having trauma seeing all these Mauga plays. Next.
Haven't played Overwatch in a few years, and I saw that the campaign is out, but when is the rest of it going to come out?
Oh no. It's like it's almost like the meme come to life of like the guy, like some guy went into a coma in 2020 and was like, "Oh man, at least when I wake up, Overwatch 2 will be here and I'll be able to play the campaign."
Oh, you poor soul. First time message. I'm so sorry. Who's gonna tell him? Oh god. They scrapped the PvE and they fired everyone that
What's with all the meat jump scares today? Stop!
worked on it. I'm sorry, dude. There's nothing here for you. Just leave. Back to Apex then.
I said back to Apex then? Wait, you're going from... Wait a minute, hang on. Wait, hold on. You're leaving Overwatch for Apex? Dude, Apex is fucking terrible.
Okay, I don't think Apex is any better. You went from to slightly less smelly. Either way, you do you, brother. You do you.
No, definitely not less smelly shit. I'd say more smelly shit. I'd say more at this point. The only thing that keeps Apex alive at this point is their competitive scene.
You can only have...
Also, this is the last one. This is the last one we have. So if you have more TikToks that you would like me to see or to watch, make sure you submit them into my Discord. And yeah, might as well go through and make sure nothing is in there that's going to get me forced to take a week vacation, aka banned. And yeah, and also, I always stream these first. I feel like there's some people that don't know that. And like, Twitch is free. You guys know that, right? Like, I've had some people be confused somewhat recently, being like, you have to pay to watch Twitch. Like, no, you don't. Especially on like the YouTube side. I didn't know that people were confused. Okay, anyways, let's go.
You can only have one Malma ult active on a team at once. If Echo places one down while Malma has his up, it will be deleted.
That explains so much. I didn't know. Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. That hasn't always been true. Wait, no, that's new. Isn't that new? No. Hang on. Someone had to go back and check back in like season 8. That has to be new. No. The servers kept crashing. That is new. The reason why this is not true, I don't think this is true. So okay, I'm not saying they're lying. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm saying like this is a new thing, and it wasn't true for a long time, was because there was a meta where Mauga was meta and Echo was meta, and the meta was to copy the Echo, or the Echo would copy the Mauga, and you would have, and the whole server would just go, and just crash, and gone. The whole thing's gone. So they must have changed it so it's only one per team because the server couldn't handle 4.
Will be deleted. King of the Hill points are all on one map, right? Like you can see Mecha Base from downtown, while you can also ping health kits from other points if you get the angle right.
What? If I ever get one of these maps on support and somebody starts spamming for pings, like for heal me, I'm gonna try to find a spot on a different map where there's a health pack and tell them to go get the health pack.
Reinhardt now has a skin for 3 different Blizzard franchises. Overwatch 2 is now...
Oh god, I know somebody's gonna bring up that Ryan has so many skins. My theory on why Ryan gets so many skins these days is because he's a very simple character to design stuff for, and it's a lot less complicated than others, and also still sells really well.
Reinhardt now has a skin
but yeah, Ryan does get a lot of skins. And maybe this is a hot take, but I feel like most of them are kind of mid. There's a few, like, first off, this is mine. This is like my notorious Ryan skin. Like this was when I had streamer mode on, or I play on under anything else. Like people would know, oh yeah, there's a Ryan and GM on this skin. Yeah, that's Flet's. It was like the oh yeah, that's Flet's skin. I know who that is because I would always wear it, right? And I was one of the few people who actually had it. That being said, though, whenever a new Ryan skin comes out, guess what? Everyone moves on to the next one, and like everyone leaves the old ones. Like nobody cares. You know what I mean? It's like. With other characters, when there's a really, really good skin, they'll use the new one for a little bit, and then they go back to the old one. Nobody does that with the Ryan skins, because they're kind of mid.
Overwatch 2 is now mostly negative on Steam, down from overwhelmingly negative.
Oh, guys, we're slacking. We can't even be #1 haters anymore? Guys, what are we doing? Actually, hang on. Little positive rant, actually, really quick. For the last few months, Overwatch has actually been kind of climbing. And with the start of the new season, it actually did kind of pop off again, this weekend specifically. But like it's dropped back down really hard, and it's the beginning of the season. But the last few seasons, it kind of stayed up for a little while, like right back here with the start of the new season, it stayed this way, and it stayed a little bit on the higher end for at least a week or two, and then it kind of dropped off, and then it had another nice weekend, and then it kind of dropped off, and then it had another nice weekend. You know what I mean? But like this one, look at how sharp the peaks and valleys are. Because the season started on the 10th. No. What day did the season start? I think it was the 15th. So 15th hits, spikes up a little bit, drops down a little bit, spikes up this weekend. I'm curious to see what it looks like after this weekend. But if you look overall, it's actually been climbing for the last few months. There was one really, really good month back in April. I think part of that was April Fool's, and it's like such a good time. Like genuinely a lot of casual players especially love to play, but like overall the numbers have been climbing, and I genuinely think the game has gotten better. But then they have a season like this season, and then like, you know, you go like 5 steps forward, 3 steps back, and it's like, oof, what the. What about Twitch views? Twitch views, same thing, kind of come and go. Last season was probably, I was talking about it earlier, or I talked about it yesterday. Last season was the highest viewership I had seen since like season 2. And don't get me wrong, it was also partly because like it was really good drops. And you might say, well, Floods, of course people come for drops. But they've had drops every season. And it still was the highest since maybe season 2. So I think it's a combination of things. But yeah, all right, let's go.
Beekeeper Sigma's shield has an animated bee in each corner. Lightweaver's Rose Victor,
I feel like I knew that, but that's so cute.
Always makes his hair glow white, even if the skin has a different color. In the Overwatch 2 announcement cinematic, one of the license plates says "Rally to me." Anna's mythic weapon has the words "faith" or "belief" written around the scope.
Is that what this says, I'm guessing? Faith or belief? That's pretty cool.
Also, you can loop her sleep dart spin indefinitely. In the practice range, there's a few icicles that can be broken. Also, if you land a...
Wait, where were they? Hang on, I need to back up. Wait, am I tripping? Low-ass graphics settings, dumbass. Ah, well, f*** you too, buddy. Hey, f*** you. Low graphics is how you be a competitive gamer. Has a NASA computer, plays on low graphics. That's what you do! Every competitive player does that. I do not care if I get to see little pretty sparkles. I want all the frames. I don't want 160. I do not want 140. I don't want 240. I don't want 300. I want all. Give me every fucking frame you have. Give me them all. All of them. I don't care. Although I am sad about this because I like the training range, so.
Can be broken. Also, if you land a concussion mine on the edge of this platform, it'll snap sideways.
Fly, my little friend!
It flipped upside down. That's pretty cool. Weird, but cool.
Fill this saddle.
Sombra's Face Changer skin shows her current face on the SMG. Symmetra has 3 rare recolors named after flowers and 1 called Technomancer. This is a reference to one
The same thing happens with Mauga Cage.
of her
Might
early
try that.
pieces of concept art, where she was actually named Technomancer at one point.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Hang on, let me try the Mauga one really quick.
Cutting Sasay
I think it's too big.
What a hero!
Yeah, if you don't like the music, I ain't got nothing for you. As the number one Mauga hater, if you don't like the music, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, though, if you enjoy this content, make sure you keep submitting TikToks into my Discord. Without you, I would not have content to react to and to look at. So it's completely supplied by you guys. So thanks so much as always. Appreciate you. I know you guys, some of you guys also watch my non-Overwatch TikTok stuff. And just as a heads up, it's no longer going to be on this channel. All my non-Overwatch stuff is going to be over here. TikTok React also included in that. So I at least wanted to give you a quick heads up. Anyways, though, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.